So first of all, I want to say congratulations to Catriona Gray for winning Miss Universe. We watched the whole thing and we are so proud. Thank you to the team who deserve as much praise and as much congratulations as Catriona does. Because without them backing up Catriona, you know, we wouldn't have this. So thank you. Yay, congrats to us. Hi guys, this is Hey Mickey and welcome back to my channel. So now I have something to review, something that's actually quite new, and this is the Sunnies Face Glow Boss. So first off, this cost 445 pesos. There are only 3 shades and they claim to have 5.5 grams of product. Look at their face. It says, "You do you." This is the packaging. As always, it's nice. It's always been neat. It's always looked chic and simple when it comes to their packaging, and that's what I like. I like the simplicity in the packaging. You see the name on top, and I like how you can see the product here at the side. It's like a little sneak peek of what you're about to get. Now when you open it up, this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a little chubby stick. It kind of has a matte texture, not similar to the lipstick, which kind of surprises me because as a highlight, it has a matte finish. I think the matte finish would have been better on the lipstick instead of here, because when you think of a highlight, you don't exactly think matte. You think dewy, you think a little shine. This kind of contradicts it. It's cute, it's tiny, it's portable, it's simple. It goes with their first packaging, which was the cream colored lipstick. They have a certain look that they're going for. I like that it's consistent. As you can see, there's the name Sunnies Face at the top. There's a little sticker at the bottom indicating the shade name. This is what they all look like. See, they're cute. I'm going to compare this to another chubby highlighter that I have. This is the Clinique highlighter. To have 6 grams of product, it's definitely way above 500 pesos. Now, I'm gonna be doing comparison of this with this highlighter and with another highlighter of mine. This is the Benefit High Beam highlighter. We're just gonna compare it in terms of the glow or the dewiness that it gives. So right off the bat, as you can see, this one may not fit my color because it seems like it's more for the morenas. I may be able to use this as an eyeshadow. Maybe I'll try to use it as a bronzer because I look a little pale today. Hey Girl is a pearly champagne. Femme is a peachy coral. And Mamacita is a golden bronze. So let's see how these compare to this, and how it looks on my skin. First, I want to start with Femme because it's the one that I'm most intrigued by because it's a nice color. I feel like this is a dual product. It's a blush and a highlighter at the same time, but let's see how it performs. So I'm going to use this on this side. I'm going to use Hey Girl on my left cheek. There. As you can see, it's shiny. Let's see how much product it gives. So if I'm gonna roll it up all the way, this is apparently what 5.5 grams looks like. This one is 6 grams though. So there you go. There, it's nice. So I'm gonna roll it back in before I ruin it. Let's start. So let's start with Femme, which claims to be a peachy coral. So I'm just gonna glide it against my arm right here. There you go. That's what it looks like. It's pretty easy to glide on. It's a peachy coral. Next is Mamacita. So I'm just gonna, this claims to be a golden bronze. There you go. Why do I have a gap? There. So this is Hey Girl. There you go. It's the pearly champagne. This almost looks like a muted down version of this one. Definitely warm colors. I don't see any cool tone colors here. This is beautiful too, as a highlight, as just a highlight. So this side-by-side comparison of all 3 colors. Again, this is Femme, Mamacita, and Hey Girl. So which one do you like? This is an hefty highlight. As you can see, I've used this so many times. Come on, zoom in on. There. It's practically flat. But this is a beautiful highlighter. This is a lot more icy. Let's see. Oh, yes. So these three are pigmented. Do not expect any of these to look like this. This is a highlighter. This will not act as a blush or a bronzer, or, you know, there's nothing else for it to be used as. It's just a highlighter in itself. And it is beautiful. Look at that. Look how it captures the light. Look how it bounces off of it. And right now, I can see that when I rubbed this, when I rubbed all three of this against my arm, and I rubbed this one glided on definitely more smoothly. I'm not saying that these do not glide on smoothly, but comparing to this is definitely a lot smoother. But there's no problem when it comes to blending it. High beam. Come on, zoom in on high beam. There you go. It's time to cover my face first. Okay, so whoa. So I'm just gonna blend it a little. This one picks up a lot more light. Definitely more blinding. But they're very close to each other. You see? So I'm just gonna swipe this. I don't know. Sorry if I keep looking down because there's a mirror in front of me. So I'm gonna swipe this right here as a highlight, or as a blush. There. I'm just gonna apply it all over. Ah. Has nice payoff. It blends, but I can feel the cream to matte finish that they're going for. Cause as I blend it, I can already feel it mattifying. It's not as easy to blend compared to my chubby highlight stick. But let's see. So there you go. So now this one definitely has a lot more color. I look a little flushed, which I think is what a lot of people are going for. And when it comes to the shine, I can see it. Is it blinding? No, it's not. So there you go. Do I see a lot of shine? Do I see a lot of sparkle? Not really. But you can see that there's a little shimmer, like little flecks of glitter. Not big. They're not the big ones. Definitely enough to just give you a little sheen. Does it emphasize the texture of my skin? Yes, it does. So if you don't have, or at least if you're a little conscious about your skin, you know, if you have little comedones, if you have little acne there and you don't want to emphasize, these are not the products for you. Highlighters aren't exactly the most friendly when it comes to hiding a lot of the imperfections of your skin. But if you don't mind that, if you still want that glow, then go ahead, get these. So there, that's what it looks like. Is it that huge of a difference? Let's go for Hey Girl, the Pearly Champagne. This is what it looks like, uncapped. It's a beautiful color. Now let's put it on my face. There. It is of a champagne color. You have to be a little fast when you use this because it definitely dries down pretty quickly. There you go. There. It gives that little glow. This is what it looks like. Yes, this is Django. Say hi. Hi. I'll go. Oh, no, not here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Again, this is Femme. This is Hey Girl. So now, let's go for this. Where should we apply it? Okay, I think I'll try using it as an eyeshadow. I'll just apply it here and here. I should have prepped my eyelids first because my eyelids already have color. It's not a good thing. It's more of like an atopy thing. So there. I'm blending it. I don't really see it. I don't really see much of it. I'm just gonna use it as a bronzer. When you use bronzer, you put it on the parts of your face that will most likely be hit by the sun. It's actually in between your highlighter, your blush, and your bronzer, and then your contour. It's a little complicated, but you know what? People get the hang of it, so I'm just gonna spread it around. See? Put it on the high points of your face as well, just to warm you up. So I'm gonna put it here. Oh, that warmed me up. That's nice. And then here. Does that work? And some on my chin. Actually, yeah, it does work as a bronzer. But I'm gonna look shiny all over. Okay, there you go. There you go. Again, this is Femme, this is Hey Girl, and this, the rest of my face, I just kind of dabbed Mamacita on. Honestly, when it comes to these three, I prefer Femme, only because I feel like it's already a 2-in-1 product. It's a blush and a highlighter at the same time. So I just have to put it on and that's it. I don't need to put the highlight anymore. Although I do enjoy putting highlighter because highlighter is the highlight of my routine. I love highlighter as much as I love lipstick. So there's my face. Have I achieved the dewy effect? Somehow. Is it as dewy as I'm used to? No, definitely not. Maybe it's because of the formula. It goes down to matte finish. But I don't know, with highlighters, do you want something matte? Because how is it going to get the light? Doesn't that kind of contradict what it's supposed to do? A highlighter that mattifies you? I'm just going to put on more Hey Girl here. When I put on Hey Girl, it also has that pink finish. So if you put a lot more, you're going to see more of the pigment. And now I'm going to put the chubby highlight here. Let's just have a comparison of the two. I'm just going to swipe it. There. Now that is a highlighter. I'm just gonna blend it. It's easier to blend. It's a lot softer, a lot more icy. Because these do not claim to be icy. They have their own pigment. You get it? They have pigment in itself. They're not just highlighters. This one is just a highlighter, and that's what it delivers. Highlight. There you go. Now that is dewy. Oh, come on. So when I do this, see, you can see the pigment of Hey Girl, but this one, girl, that is a highlight. Oh man, look at that. See, you can already tell the difference. Hey Girl, chubby stick. That looks dewy, right? As I look at the mirror, I mean, I'm gonna look at a close-up of my face so that you guys won't have to. Looking at my face, I can see that this has emphasized the texture of my skin a lot more than this does. Again, this is Clinique, this is Sunny's face, because this does pick up a lot more light, so you will see a lot more of the imperfections. Previously, I said that this one kind of had a sheen. Now, comparing both sides, this one, I can see it's like more of little flecks of glitter that capture the light. They're not big, they're not chunky, so they do not look unnatural. But this one is more of a glaze. It's more of a sheen. It's almost like frosting against my skin. And this has blended a lot more than this has. Okay, so first off, for each Glow Boss, you're gonna get 5.5 grams of product for 445 pesos. So it's like you're paying 81 pesos for every gram that you're getting, compared to the Clinique highlighter, which costs 1,400 pesos for 60 grams. So you are roughly paying around 233.3 pesos for every gram. Sunnies is a local brand. It's kind of just starting, and Clinique has been around for so long, and it is an international brand. So you're also paying for the name, aside from the quality of the product that you're getting. Packaging, again, it's cute. It's chic. It's sleek. It's simple, and I think there is beauty in simplicity. Comparing to my other products such as Clinique and as the Benefit High Beam, these do not give as much of a shine as these products do. What I like about these is they are multi-purpose because they have their own color, so it means you don't just use them solely as a highlighter. For example, for Femme, you can use this as a blush. You can also use this as an eyeshadow. Same as with Mamacita, I think this will be a great highlighter for all the morenas out there. This will be a good bronzer as well for a lot of the fair tone, because I was gonna say fair skinned and then fair toned, it went fair scone. This will be good for a lot of fair skinned people out there. You can also use this as an eyeshadow. This one, I think this is the safest bet when it comes to as just a highlighter. The color is definitely buildable, but if you want to tone down, then you don't have to put as much. But do not expect the highlight to be blinding. Do not expect the highlight to give off a lot of the shine that you want. If you want a very blinding highlight, you ought to go for powder ones. If you want for a more subtle, glowy, dewy look, then these products are for you. Although this one does give off a lot more highlight that I'm used to compared to these. And this one just does not fail me. Whenever I look in the mirror, it looks natural. It kind of looks wet, which I like. This one will give off the color, will give off a subtle glow, if that's what you're for. It's not bad. When it comes to gliding it on, it's very easy to glide. Not as easy compared to my Clinique Chubby Stick, but it is easy. It still is easy. And when it comes to blending, you have to blend it fast or else it's gonna dry off really quickly, because it does say that it's from a cream to powder finish. I just think that feature itself kind of mutes down the highlight in the first place, but it does look natural. And I think that's what Sunnies Face is going for. They're going for the natural look, and that's good because it's something that you can use every day. When it comes to a night look, these will not catch your eye, but for a day look, like when you go to the office, when you go to school, or just about anywhere, if you want to look fresh, if you want your skin to look a little more supple, then these are for you. So thanks for watching. I hope this was informative enough. I babbled a lot. I stuttered sometimes. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. So thank you, and what do I say? Oh yeah, thank you. Love God, love your neighbor, and just be your best self. Thank you. Bye bye.